Hi dear friends, how are you all? Welcome to YouTube channel HR Tutorials India. In this video, we will be discussing about screening and shortlisting of applicants. How to screen and shortlist applicants. Screening and shortlisting is the fourth stage of recruitment process. Screening starts after completion of the process of sourcing the candidates. Screening is the process of filtering the applications of the candidates for the selection process. Screening is an integral part of recruitment process that helps in removing unqualified or irrelevant candidates which were received through sourcing. The screening process of recruitment consists of three steps: reviewing the resumes, conducting interviews, and then identifying the candidates. In our previous video, we have seen the sourcing of applicants. So after sourcing of applicants, the next stage is screening and shortlisting of the applicants or resources or applications. The process of screening is nothing but filtering of applications of the candidates for the process of selection. Screening is known to be the integral part of recruitment process, which helps in eliminating or removing the irrelevant or unqualified candidates or the applications which were received while sourcing the applications. There are three steps which are involved in screening process of recruitment, which consists of reviewing the resumes, conducting interviews, and identifying the candidates, which we'll be discussing now. Reviewing of resumes and covering letters. Reviewing is the first step of screening candidates. In this process, resumes of the candidates are reviewed and checked for the candidate's education, work experience, and overall background matching the requirement of the job. The first step of screening is reviewing the resumes. This process helps in reviewing and shortlisting the resumes. In the process of reviewing, resumes are checked for the candidate's education, experience, and overall background of technical skills which are required for the vacant positions. While reviewing the resumes, an HR executive must keep the following points in mind to ensure better screening of potential candidates: reason for change of job, longevity with each organization, long gaps in employment, job hopping, lack of career progression. So, while reviewing the resumes and the covering letters, it is the job of a HR executive to ensure these points, which helps in screening of potential candidates in a better way. So HR should make sure that while reviewing the resumes, he or she need to check why the applicant is looking for a change, whether the reason is genuine or not. And then the HR need to check with the candidates about the duration of stay of the employee with the organization, whether the employees will stick to the company or the organization for a longer duration or not. Then need to be checked with the long gaps in the employment, which means whether the applicant is with the company for a longer duration or not. Then comes the job hopping, which means that whether the applicant is frequently shifting from one company to other company or sticking for the organization for a longer duration or not. Then need to check with the career progression of the candidate, which means his future objectives and future ambitions or goals with the company. Then comes the conduct of interviews. It could be a telephonic interview or a video interview. Conducting telephonic or video interviews is the second step of screening candidates. In this process, after the resumes are screened, the candidates are contacted through phone or video by the hiring manager. The screening process has two outcomes. It helps in verifying the candidates whether they are active and available. It also helps in giving a quick insight about the candidate's attitude, ability to answer interview questions, and communication skills. Conducting interview through telephonic or video is the second step of screening the candidates. After reviewing the resumes, the candidates are to be contacted through video or telephonic by the hiring managers. In the process of screening through telephonic and video interview, the outcomes will be very much helpful in shortlisting and hiring the right resource, because it helps in verifying the candidate whether the candidate is actively looking for a job and is readily available for joining the company or not. It also helps in understanding the candidate's attitude and ability to answer the question and his technical and communication skills, which are required for the specific vacant position in our organization. Then finally comes the identifying the top candidates for the vacant positions. Identifying the top candidates is the final step of screening the resumes or candidates. In this process, the cream or top layer of the resumes are shortlisted, which makes it easy for the hiring manager to take a decision. This process has the following three outcomes. shortlisting 5 to 10 resumes for review by the hiring managers, providing insight and recommendations to the hiring manager, helps the hiring manager to take a decision in hiring the right candidate. The final step of screening applicants is identifying the top candidates. In this process, the top layer or the cream layer applicants are shortlisted, which will make the hiring manager to take a decision in a short duration. The process of identifying the top candidates has the following 3 outcomes. By shortlisting 5 to 10 resumes will make the HR managers work easy. It also provides insights and recommendations to the hiring manager to take the decision in an effective and efficient way. It also helps hiring managers to take a right decision in hiring the right candidate for the vacant position in organization. So dear friends, in this video we have discussed about screening and shortlisting the candidates, which is the 4th step of recruitment process. In this video we have also discussed about 3 steps which are involved in screening and shortlisting candidates, that are reviewing the resumes, conducting interviews through telephonic and video, then finally identifying the right candidates. So dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe and share it among your friends. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.